In this video I will show you how to run the generator. Most of it you control here on this panel. So you want to make sure that the battery is on. So here's a button, battery disconnect, coach battery. It says currently off. You want to push that so that you can see this LED green. Only then the whole vehicle and the whole coach, which means the whole back part that's not in the front where you're driving, so the whole RV part is powered, and only then can you use these, so you can check the battery levels and all of that. Now for the generator, it's pretty much just this section here where it says generator. Here it shows the generator hours it has already ran. All you need to know really is the stop and the start button. So you push it down to stop and you push it up to start the generator. You have to push and hold. You see the light blinking, you hear some sound, you just keep pushing it until it starts. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it takes a moment. Sometimes you have to there again push stop, start it again. And then the generator is starting, so it stops blinking and it's just solid green. And you should see this clicking and the hours counting up. You will also hear the generator. Only when the generator is running, you have full power of the entire RV area. So that means you can only then plug in any devices into the regular power outlets, for example your coffee machine, or to make a smoothie, or to charge your laptop, anything where you need the regular household plugs. They're only working when the generator is on or when you have the RV plugged in to a power source, which is a different video. You also need the generator to be running in order to run the air conditioning, which is probably the use case you will find yourself in the most of the times. Important to note is that with the generator, it only works if your vehicle tank is at least half full. So if you park at a campground or wherever you're going and your vehicle, meaning just in the front like a regular car, the gas tank is at a quarter, the generator will not start because they use the same tank, the same gas source. So it's just a safety mechanism that you don't run out of gas at the campground and you can't get away from the campground to the next gas station. I think half is a little bit aggressive. Quarter would also be okay, but that's just for this model, it is at half. So always make sure that when you go camp somewhere, you're at least half full, if not more. Just fill up before you go to the campground, just to be on the safe side, so that you can use the generator and you still have enough tank and gas to get out from your spot. One more thing to note is that it's good practice and actually important once you start the generator to let it run for a little bit until it can build up the power and the voltage. Just give it a few minutes before you then start the AC, plug in your coffee machine. I know you're excited for coffee, I know you want it cool, but just wait a moment, a couple of minutes until the generator is stable, and then you can put load on it by plugging in your devices or starting the AC. That is how you use the generator, and remember, the gas tank needs to be half full.